folks, welcome back to the program. We're here with Bill Stroka, Director of Sales for Bott, New York, Buffalo, and we're in a front yard in East Amherst, and that is the Bott. Bill, tell us about this amazing technology.
Well, it mows your lawn. It's been around for about 12 years, mostly in Europe, and they're fully automatic models. So they come out, mow your lawn, go home, charge, come back out, keep on mowing.
Is this a pretty typical size yard, or can this Bott actually operate in any size yard?
Just about any size yard. We have several different models, and each one fits different configurations, different size yards.
This is incredible. Does it automatically set the blade height and everything? It knows what to do?
We tell it how high to leave the grass, so we can get it down to 1 inch up to 3 inches.
Now, software is very much in play in this piece of equipment, right? Because you actually can program it you've got lines buried in the yard. It can follow and traverse a driveway.
Yep, the software is actually quite complicated. We could program different zones, different times of day. We tell it when to mow, when not to mow. Not only that, but once it is mowing, it executes a software program so that it makes sure that it hits the entire yard.
Now, this thing has its own little house. I mean, when it's done, it seeks out its own shelter and goes and installs itself, right?
That's right. Parks right in and starts charging.
And it starts charging once it's in there.
Yep.
That is amazing. Well, this is the homeowner. His name is Phil. Phil, I guess you've got some newfound freedom with this product, right?
Absolutely, John. Thanks so much for coming out today.
Yeah, no problem. Well, what are some of the things you like about it? What are some of the attributes of this piece of equipment?
Well, I really got my weekends back. That's the biggest thing. I don't have a incredibly too big of a lawn, but with the Bott and Bill and his team, they've just made it so easy for me to not have to worry about it. Mm-hmm. I've had it for about 10 days now, wow. And you can see it looks like it's been cut. Well, it's cutting right now, so it looks like it's been cut yesterday.
That's great. This is really nice.
It's really a terrific product.
Freedom, the newfound freedom is the big attribute for the homeowner, right?
Yeah, as a homeowner, that's one of the things that I dislike the most is having to cut the grass twice a week. With the Bott now, I really only have to do the trimming around the edges, mm-hmm. and it takes care of the rest. It's completely easy. I don't need to clean it. I don't need to worry about telling it to start. It's programmed to go from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and, I get a lot of people who are slowing by now. My family is just absolutely loving it. So it's definitely a really cool piece of technology.
And is it friendly for Feta here?
Feta, he loves it.
He's got a new playmate.
Exactly. Yeah. He doesn't fight with it. He doesn't bark at it like he used to when I cut the grass. And it's really just it's worry-free for me. Okay. Takes care of all my worries.
Bill, thanks for letting us in your yard.
Thanks very much, John.
Hey, Bill, I'm sure you don't want this thing to be out in inclement weather. What happens if it starts raining and the homeowner's not home?
Well, that's part of the technology. There are rain sensors on it. And if it does start raining, it'll trip that sensor and go home and hide out until it stops raining.
Now, if somebody has really let their yard go and the grass is like 6-9 inches tall, you've got to cut that down first, right?
Yeah, we do a initial cut. We don't want the machine to work hard. It's going to work smart. What it's doing right now is not letting the grass grow. So it comes out every single day, trims just that very top. Essentially what you're not going to see is that grass growing at all. It's going to be like a golf course.
Bill, thanks for having us out and showing us this amazing piece of equipment.
Thanks for coming out, John.
All right, folks, you stay there because we're going to make sure you know how to get in touch with Bott, New York, Buffalo. I have a feeling you're going to want to get in touch with them because you may never have to cut your yard again. Hey, stay there. We're going to get right back to AM Buffalo.